my God, I'm so ready to squash this freaking rumor. We've got a special guest today. I'm currently dog sitting my mom's dog Max, so I thought he could hang out with us today while we film this video. I have thought about filming this video for such a long time, but I was like, do I want to know what people are assuming about me? Do I want to know? But today I like glammed up to do a TikTok. I was like, I kind of feel like filming something else today, and it just hit right today. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram, if you're not following me there, that's pretty much where I always ask you guys questions for YouTube videos and things like that. So I asked you guys to write me in your assumptions about me over there on my story. So I was just scrolling through them. There are some crazy, yes, crazy Max, assumptions about me. So you know what? We're gonna spill it all. We're gonna spill it all. I've got some things to address here. All right, let's get into this. All right, I'm just gonna start from like the top of the list here. You say the F word a lot. So I'm not even gonna lie, I am a big cursor. It's not my best trait. I try to keep my YouTube videos clean. Like I'll usually remove the sound from swears. Because I never know if you guys are like watching with your kids or if you're younger or if you just don't like a lot of cursing. But in my real life, Yara and I say the F word quite a lot. Max is like, are you reading these assumptions? You are shy around people you don't know. I got several of these written in. Yeah. So if you guys haven't done the Myers-Briggs personality test, I'm an INFJ. The I stands for introverted. I know a lot of you guys are actually INFJs too, and I believe we only make up like 1% of the population. And it's funny because we actually find each other. Yarman, if you're new here, my husband is also an INFJ, and he didn't even know he was an INFJ. But when we started, actually on our first date, I was like, we were getting really deep, and I'm like, God, I think you're an INFJ too. And then on his train ride home, he did the test and he was an INFJ. He sent me a screenshot and I'm like, whoa, where was I going with this? Being an INFJ, it takes you a while to open up around people, but also like people feel really comfortable with you pretty quickly. Like they feel like they can like just open up to you and vent to you and like talk to you. But I am pretty shy around people I don't know. But when I open up and I get comfortable with you, I am cuckoo bananas. You are a people pleaser. I love you though, LOL. Yeah. I will say though, this is actually something that I have been working on over the last 5 years. I won't lie though, I definitely still struggle with being a people pleaser. I hate saying no. It's like hard for me. It makes me super anxious. Like I remember when I was younger, like I'd go shopping with my grandma, and like if she would show me something, I'd be like afraid to say I don't like it. Not because she was mean, she's an angel from heaven, but like because I'm just like, I don't want to say no. Like I have a very hard time saying no. And I just want to make everyone happy. Like everyone else's happiness like always tends to come before mine, and I'm trying to be more balanced. Like, of course, like I want to make other people happy, but I also need to look out for myself. You want to get down? Now he's just like sitting in my lap. You can't see him, but he's there. You have haters who make up crazy shit about you. Be proud, Alex, and keep on. Yo, I don't get what has become of the internet. I think people going crazy with COVID, just stuck at home. I have seen people make up like the actual craziest stuff about me. I think the craziest thing that I have seen is like back when I got engaged, I remember seeing some trolls saying that like I handed Yarman the ring in our video. What? The funniest part about that is if in some crazy alternate universe, if Yara and I had this big master plan, like, oh, I'm gonna buy the ring and give it to you to give to me, which is not even close to our reality, why would I hand it to him during it? What? That doesn't even make sense. It's so funny. Like, People just love to make stuff up. Like, it didn't even make any sense. I had no idea Yar was gonna propose. And y'all, Yarman has always made an amazing living. He's literally a CPA. He's in the military. Like, he's always been like a wicked hard worker and has like earned his own money. I'm sure I've definitely seen people think that like he's like a moocher off me. Y'all, if you only knew like how much Yar will not let me do because he like wants to take care of me. Like, I can like handle people making up stuff about me more than my loved ones. I'm very protective of my loved ones. Like seeing people, oh, Max is so cute. I wish you guys could see him. But seeing people make up like things about, you know, my loved ones, like my mom or my husband, like I get so protective and I'm like, what? Like, just what? But yeah, people make up crazy stuff. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. It's the internet. You are an extremely nice and sensitive person. I am very sensitive. I like to believe that I'm very nice. I just like want to spread love and happiness in the world, but I am very sensitive. I do believe that's also part of being an INFJ. I'm also very much like an empath. I feel everything times like a million. Like if, again, a loved one, even like a stranger, if someone has like a sad like aura or presence to them, like they're going through something, I feel like I don't know if this sounds crazy, it might, but I feel like if someone, even a stranger out there, isn't doing well and I can like see it on them and feel it, like I just like, my heart like hurts and I just want to give them a hug and like go talk to them. But especially with loved ones beyond that, like if they're going through something, like I feel it like it's myself, you know? You have an intense fear of your loved ones passing away. Oh my God. I was reading through some of these and like, although some were like cuckoo, a lot of them, like you guys know me really well. That's like one of my absolute biggest fears, Max. Like I think about it way too much. I definitely have a big fear of that. You're correct. You adopt personalities easily, like the TikTok guy as an example. Yes! Oh my gosh, like I feel like me and my friends have always been that way though, or like people in my life. I feel like I'm constantly picking up other people's mannerisms and sayings. Yarman and I have morphed into like one person. Like we both just say the same things. But also with like that guy on TikTok, Zachariah, like, oh my God, I'll just start talking like this all the time. When I like just love something, I'm just like, I pick up their mannerisms or whatever. But yeah, I love it. It's so fun. You don't share your sizes in try-on hauls for fear of being judged. Oh my God, I'm so ready to squash this freaking rumor. So, if you didn't see on my Instagram, I think it was over the summer, I ended up posting this whole long thing about the struggles that I had faced over the years of gaining weight online. So I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years now. When I started on YouTube, I was a size 14. I felt healthy, I felt good, and over the years, I was going through something off camera behind the scenes that was really unhealthy for me emotionally, and I ate for comfort for years. I've opened up about it a few times now on Instagram and on YouTube, and I've talked about how hard it was to publicly gain weight on the internet. And that makes it worse too, like going through something beyond that, but like every day having to read comments of like, whoa, she's huge, like she's gained so much weight. So I gained 100 pounds, and that was over the course of, you know, several years, but it was hard having people judge me on that every day online because, you know, you guys see my body. I don't hide my body. My body is here. I do try on hauls. You guys see it. So to get constantly criticized on that took an even further toll on my mental health beyond what was going on off camera. So it was just hitting me from every angle, and I was eating for comfort. I wasn't taking care of myself the way that I should have. But that was just the reality, and I've accepted that. But for a long time, I wasn't ready to accept that I was gaining weight. I wasn't ready to weigh myself. I wasn't ready to like, you know, check in on my health. I was just trying to get through what I was going through. And in turn with that and getting so much judgment, I didn't want to address the weight gain or my change in size. So when I started on YouTube, I was 14, and up until the beginning of, or it wasn't 20, it's 2021 now, up until about like 9 months ago when I started to work on my health again, I was typically wearing around a size 20 or 22. That's just what it was. The thing is with sizes too, everything runs different. ASOS runs a little bit bigger. American Eagle ran smaller for me. I don't know. But over the years, my weight fluctuating, you know, and with certain brands being different sizes, it's just, it's hard. It's hard to say. So, you know, when I call myself a size 18, currently right now, I wear a size 18 in most stores. But the bottom line is stores run different sizes. I've gained a lot of weight over the years. I've opened up about 100 pounds over several years. And I see a lot of assumptions as well. There was one here, you are not really on a diet or a fitness path. It's just for the sponsorships, views, and cash. First of all, I have like no sponsors. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I have any sponsors regarding like weight loss or like fitness or health or whatever. Maybe the green smoothies, I don't know. But the bottom line is this is in no way for views, sponsorships, or cash. And it drives me up the wall when people don't believe that it's real. And that's super hard. That's just super hard to deal with because I've lost almost 40 pounds. I have been working really hard for the last 9 months just to feel healthy. I wasn't feeling healthy anymore. My knees were starting to hurt. I just like felt out of breath too easily. I wasn't feeling good anymore. And I was just ready to take my health into my own hands. If you follow me here regularly, I'm on WW Blue. I love the program. It works for me. I work out now 4 to 5 times a week. But the bottom line is you will never be able to convince people of your truth that if they don't want to believe it. At the end of the day, I know I feel different. I feel really good. My knees don't hurt anymore. I'm walking faster without getting out of breath. I don't get out of breath going upstairs anymore. I just feel happier and healthier and just, I feel good. But the bottom line was I always loved myself through that period, except for when I was getting judged on the internet. Like, it's so crazy. Even when I was gaining weight, like, I still looked in the mirror and felt like a baddie. Like, I really did. But by seeing the comments, like the cruelest comments about gaining weight, like I even started to tweak photos in Facetune. And that was something that I owned up to on my Instagram. And I regret that so much. I wish I could have owned my weight gain over the years, but I'm doing the best I can to own it now and to be open about it. So if you're going through that, you know that you don't have to edit your photos. You don't have to let people get to you about it. Like, you take care of you and you remember your worth in every step of life because you're gonna go through things. You might emotionally eat and gain some weight. It's not the end of the world. You're still beautiful, you're still capable, you're still worthy, and you deserve all the good things. So I want to be open about that now, just to remind you guys of how amazing you are no matter what. You regret your double chin surgery. Ooh, okay. So a long time ago, I got laser lipo on my double chin back when I was like a size 14. I always just like had a hard time losing weight here. And I felt good. I still felt confident, but it was just something that always bothered me. And like at that point in time, I was trying to get into plus size modeling. And like, it's so frustrating how there are like no plus size models with a double chin. Like realistically, what percentage of plus size women just have like the sharpest jawline, wanting to get into modeling and feeling like, oh, no one's gonna want to work with me with my double chin. And right now, whatever. Like, I don't feel that way anymore. But anyway, so I ended up getting laser lipo on my jawline and it looked really, really good, honestly. Like, I liked the way that it looked. And that was back when I was 14, before I was going through something hard. And then I gained the weight over the years and got my double chin back. So it's kind of a misconception when you get the surgery that they say like once the fat cells are gone or something, that they won't grow back there. So like if you, I was kind of under the impression that if you gained weight, you would never gain weight like there again because it was removing fat cells. That's what they told me. It's bullshit. You know, I gained weight, gained back my double chin. Do I regret it? I don't know if I regret it necessarily, but it just added like another layer of pressure from the internet as I was gaining weight that like, well, she got that surgery for nothing. Like, look at her double chin, you know? It was just another avenue for people to criticize me. So in that way, I kind of regret it, but I try to live with no regrets. I don't know. It was a bummer, but honestly, I forgive myself for, like, do not dwell on anything with your past. Like, right here, right now, in this present moment, I love myself through everything that I've gone through everything that I've shared. End of story. No regrets. No regrets. You never went to college. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you did. So I did go to college for a little while. Actually, for more than a little while. So back when I started college, I actually wanted to be an elementary school teacher. I'd always wanted to be an elementary school teacher because my 4th grade teacher like changed my life. She was there for me and like I just adored her like so much. And she made me want to be a teacher and do like the same thing for other kids. So once I started college, I started at a community college and then I ended up transferring to a state school. And I didn't finish my associates at that college. I ended up transferring a semester before that to the state school. And I ended up doing, I think, 2 semesters there. So I did like a total of, I think 5 semesters of college before I ended up going to cosmetology school and getting my Cosmo license. After that first semester, I had taken an urban studies class for, I think just an elective. It fulfilled some credit and I fell in love with it. And I actually ended up switching my major to urban studies for that second semester at the state school. And then I was in YouTube at that time. I was like starting to get into like getting confident, like playing with makeup. And like, I always loved playing with hair. And I got an advertisement in for cosmetology night school. And like my heart just felt it. And then I ended up doing night school. I've been all over the place, but it brought me here to where I am, which is very happy, which is actually really a good next point here. You're the happiest you've ever been, Laura. Yes, I am. I can genuinely sit here in this moment and thank God for how happy I am right now. My adult years have been up and down, a lot of blessings, but also a lot of really hard stuff. And I can honestly sit here and say I'm the happiest I've ever been. You want to start your own family soon. We're talking about it. We're talking about it. Don't know when, but we're talking about it. You wish you had an ordinary job sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I'm extremely grateful for this job though. Like I've had like my breakdown moments where I'm like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't take this judgment every day. But then I really think about it and I just love making videos. I love vlogging. I love sharing my life with you guys, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. I can't see myself not doing this. I feel like as much as you guys tell me every day that I've helped you gain confidence in your skin, that I've helped you find self-love and confidence, you guys have helped me too. You guys, like, despite hate, whatever, there's so much positivity on this channel and so much love from you guys. You guys are my freaking family. I cannot tell you how much I love you. Sitting here behind this camera, I look into the lens and I see you. I see you guys. Like, you're my friends, you're my family. We're a team. Like, we've got each other. So at the end of the day, I know I could never leave YouTube. It doesn't feel right. Like, you guys are home. But of course I have my weak moments where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And then I get a good night's sleep and I'm like, no, like, love will always trump hate. You have an obsession with buying home decor. It's so crazy. Like, yeah, I love home decor. I love it so much. And like, I am just someone who loves to switch things up as a person who works from home. I know everyone's working from home right now, but like, you know, I've always worked from home. I'm always home. And like, I have such a fun time, like switching up my space, kind of like between trends and classic and like just swapping things out. I love poking around like home goods. I just love it. I think decorating your home is one of the funnest things. That's just me. I know a lot of people love to just decorate and be done. And that's so cool. But like, I don't think I should get judged, you know, necessarily for loving to switch up my home decor, because I often sell things online or I donate things. I'm just trying to keep the cycle moving. I try to do it in the most resourceful way possible. But it's something that I really enjoy, and I also like to share it with you guys and give you guys some inspiration, and it's just such fun content to watch. I love watching home decor change content. I know a lot of other YouTubers feel the same way. I think it's mostly because, like, as I said, we're home always. So it's really refreshing to switch up your space. You've only dated black men. Not that there's anything wrong with it, do you, girl? No, actually, the year that I was single, before I met Yarman, I went on dates with all races. I was seeing a white guy for like several months. I was actually seeing an Asian man for a while as well. I've dated all ethnicities. You are an overthinker and you're hard on yourself. P.S. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Haley. But I am very hard on myself, and I am definitely an overthinker. I know so many of you guys can probably relate, like when you just lay in bed at night and just like start overthinking. Oh, this one. Let's wrap up on this one. You are not certain where you fit into body positivity. Health and weight loss is still body positivity. It's tough. It's tough. I feel like I have been kind of exiled from the body positive community, to be honest. And that's something really vulnerable for me to talk about. I have talked about it briefly before, back when I was kind of starting my health journey last year. I share most of my life. Like, there are very few things that I keep private from you guys. And at first, when I had started back on WW and like getting back into my health and fitness, I was afraid to talk about it because I thought that I'd be shamed. I knew I'd be shamed for it, because of, diet culture. And trust me, I've had my fill of diet culture. When I was young, I was on Jenny Craig, which was so toxic, just all processed, frozen food. Like, I'm not gonna go on a rant, but I do WW because it helps me actually consume healthier foods and make healthier options, and I never feel limited. It just helps me eat better. That works for me. I know it's not for everyone, but as someone who's been stuck in diet culture their whole fat life, WW is not like that at all, in my opinion. They're like new brand. I don't know what the old brand was like. I've only had experience with this, and it works for me. Regardless of that, it's a weird realm to be in, because I believe that you should love yourself through it all. Even in the hard moments, even when I was gaining 100 pounds, like, it was hard. It's hard to look at yourself in the mirror every single day and say, I love you. It's hard, but body positivity takes work. Self-love takes work to look in the mirror and love yourself regardless, no matter what. And I feel like that's finally where I'm at. Like, I am constantly reminding myself that, like, I am worthy, I am beautiful, and not every day is gonna be easy. Not every day is gonna be filled with that self-love, but it's something that you're always gonna have to strive towards. And I absolutely, in my world, I believe that you can be body positive and want to work on your health. But the thing that I always stress is, if you are gonna work on your health and lose weight, or if you want to lose weight, you have to love yourself at the start of that journey, during the journey, after the journey. There are some people that lose weight or get plastic surgery or whatever and still don't love themselves. You need to love yourself in every single moment, and if you want to work on your health, it's got to be for the right reasons. And if you want to lose weight in a healthy way, I don't think you should be shamed for it. But like, I still personally, I'm afraid to say it, I feel like I, in my heart, am body positive, because I'm choosing to love myself every day, even when I gain a bunch of weight, even when I am trying to lose weight to feel better. I just want to feel good, and I want to love myself through every stage, which is what I'm constantly striving for. When I started sharing that, I saw a few people talk negatively about me for, promoting diet culture in their eyes. And as I said, that's my feelings on WW. That's my feelings on wanting to work on your health. I think you just have to love yourself through it all. and like always embrace your body through every step. That's body positivity to me. Self-love above all, taking care of yourself, and feeling good in your skin no matter what. So I hope that made sense. Oh my gosh, sometimes I feel like when I'm passionate about something, I just go off on a tangent and like I have absolutely no idea if that made sense. Hopefully it did. Anyway, thank you guys for sending in your assumptions about me. That was a journey. And I will see you in my next video.